Abby Shapiro just got in trouble. Abby Shapiro was not doing anything creepy or not. Abby Shapiro got in trouble for a tweet in which she called out this kind of thing. So Abby, for those of you who don't know, Abby is Ben's sister, obviously, friend of ours for many, many years. And Abby has her own channel called Classically Abby, where she advocates for a more traditional, normal kind of lifestyle. So she sent out this tweet, 2 pictures side by side. One is Nancy Reagan with her family, I guess at the Reagan Ranch, looks like it's at the Reagan Ranch. And one is of Madonna, who is now in her 60s, dressed up like she's a much younger woman doing much nastier things than 60-year-old women should be doing. Abby writes from the Classically Abby account, "This is Madonna at 63, this is Nancy Reagan at 64, trashy living versus classy living. Which version of yourself do you want to be?" And she was pilloried for this. The tweet went viral. Molly Jong Fast, who is a left-wing writer writing in the Daily Beast, said that Abby, Classically Abby, and her brother Ben, they're just boomers. They're like millennial boomers. Molly, if you criticize Madonna, a boomer, for her boomer lifestyle, you're apparently a boomer. And if you criticize libs for indulging it, you're apparently a boomer. Of course, the opposite would be true. But even just on, then the left were attacking Nancy Reagan. They were pulling up some tabloid BS biography and saying that Nancy Reagan was actually herself promiscuous back in Hollywood, which is not true. There's no evidence of it. There were 2 actresses by the same name. Nancy Reagan's maiden name is Nancy Davis. There's another actress named Nancy Davis. There's no evidence that Nancy Reagan, the lady who became Nancy Reagan, was ever promiscuous. There is a fair bit of evidence that the other Nancy Davis was, perhaps. And so anyway, they're just getting that wrong, and then the left they're making all these sorts of ugly claims about Nancy Reagan. But furthermore, anyone who is claiming that they would rather be like Madonna, alone on a bed, dressed up like a hooker, intentionally she's dressed up like a hooker to be sexually provocative in her 60s, that's what you want to be rather than having your family around you dressed up like a normal, respectable person on your nice ranch. They're lying to you. That's obviously a lie. Established Titles is your opportunity to earn the title of Lord or Lady in Scotland. Just like me, your humble host, Lord Michael Knowles. All you need is a 1 square foot plot of land and a certificate. Established Titles is a project based on an historic Scottish custom where landowners are referred to as lairds, or lords and ladies in English. In your title pack, you will receive at least 1 square foot of dedicated land on a private estate and an official certificate with a crest. Your certificate will include a unique plot number with which you can see the exact location of your land. You could even get a couple pack for you and your spouse or loved one of unspecified distinction. You will be able to have land right next to one another at 1 square foot, and you will both get to be called Lord and Lady. You can get this on your credit card, on your plane tickets, and you can even put it on your dating profiles. Established Titles is currently having a massive holiday sale. On top of that sale, you can get an additional 10% off any purchase you make with discount code Knowles. So click the link below or go to establishedtitles.com/Knowles. Use promo code Knowles to save an extra 10% today. If you really think you'd rather be dressed up like a hooker on a bed alone at age 63 rather than standing around your nice family with everyone who loves you and dressed normally, then either that is evidence of a disordered will. Your will has been so corrupted, maybe by porn or maybe just by a lot of bad ideas and a lot of bad behaviors in your life, or it's just a fatal dose of copium. You are lying to yourself and trying to cope with your own bad views and decisions and way that you have lived your life. But I don't think anybody who is in their right mind could look at those 2 pictures and actually say, no, I really do want to be like Madonna. No, you don't. She looks miserable, okay? And Nancy Reagan looks happy, relatively. This is a tough world. There's always problems. Everybody's got problems. But everyone wants to end up like the picture on the right, not like the picture on the left. I'm so glad you liked that clip. Now, if you want to get all the clips and all the shows and all the episodes, you've got to ring the bell and subscribe. That way you'll get notifications. And by the way, if you really want to guarantee you get notifications for the whole show, head on over to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Play, wherever you get your audio podcasts. Subscribe. Maybe leave a 5-star review if you like it. We'll see you next time.